Hello there everybody. The topic for today's video, 8 business lessons learned from kids, right? 8 business lessons we can all learn from kids, from children. Now, I know that if you're in business like I am, we think we've got it all made, right? We think we've done all the training, or you're being trained all the time when you're reading and you're doing your personal development and you are studying all this stuff and things are going really well, okay? But kids can teach us more than anything we ever realize. Truly, they really can. And they teach us in a way that you will never forget. And if you can apply these simple lessons to your business, I can tell you it might save you a lot of reading as well. My name is Peter Beckenham, the village marketer, and as always talking to you from my little Thai village way up near the Cambodian border. 8 business lessons we can learn from kids, right? And I hope you find this, well, a bit enjoyable, and also maybe you can use some of these ideas. The first one, it's called repeat your story. Now, if you're a parent, okay, you know very well that kids rarely listen to all that you're telling them, right? I mean, there are certain keywords that come out in your conversation that they will always focus on, okay? Things like dinner, things like allowances, things like shopping. They'll always trigger a reaction, right? But everything else in the middle seems to get lost, right? Now, that's the same with business, okay? It really is the same with business. When you're dealing with potential customers or existing customers, quite often there are keywords that trigger their emotions, but at the same time, that they lose things in translation as well. And what it means, the lesson you should learn from your kids is you need to repeat your story, okay? You need to get your story down pat and then repeat it over and over and over again as many times as you can until people can finally realize, yes, this is the lady that does this, or this is the guy that does that, right? This puts you in position which differentiates you in the mind of your potential customers and your existing customers. But to do it, you've got to keep repeating your story. Great lesson from kids, really a great lesson. Second lesson, listen twice, okay? I mean, if you really want to communicate with kids, you've got to listen to the cadence, right? And also the non-verbal cues they're giving you, right? Very important you do that. I mean, you've got to listen with intent and with great patience, because if you don't do that, you will miss what they're trying to share with you. And we are all guilty of that. We are all guilty of not listening fully to our kids, okay? Because you've got other things to do. Yeah, I heard you, but you didn't really listen at all, right? This is a huge lesson, okay? Now, if you apply these same skills and focus of intent and patience with your prospects and your customers, I can tell you your knowledge, your appreciation and your understanding of them will go up significantly. And if you do that, then your business will definitely improve, all right? So great lesson from kids, right? Listen to me, please, Mum and Dad. Listen to me what I'm trying to tell you. You use those same skills with your business. That's my message to you. Number 3, be persistent. Now, kids, you know this, often they don't take no for an answer. They're pretty good at that. They just don't take no for an answer. I mean, for example, just recently we had a little one here, okay? And she was in the toilet, right? And she got the toilet brush, okay? And despite what the mother and the father telling her, no, don't touch that, don't. She was determined. Her eyes were set on the prize. She wanted that darn toilet brush, come hell or high water, right? And she wouldn't listen, okay? She wouldn't listen. She was persistent. She just kept going and going for that toilet brush. And it wasn't the cleanest toilet brush, by the way, okay? Won't go down that line. But she wanted to clean the teeth with it. That's what it amounted to, right? So persistence that's a message you can learn from your kids as well, right? Big lesson here. really big lesson. You be persistent with your potential customers. In other words, persistently show them integrity, honesty, and transparency, and help them with the buying process. That's what I'm talking about, being persistent, right? Fourth lesson, hang in there with me, right? Fourth lesson, make friends. It's amazing, isn't it? You've seen kids who've never met each other before, and in 2 minutes later they're friends. They've got no hang-ups about it. They just make friends. Boom, like that. Well, this is a huge message for us too in business, because if you want to be successful in business, you should be making friends. You really should make friends. Yeah? I mean, the bottom line is this: you should make friends, be friends, and help friends. If you have those three things, that's probably the number one secret in business, right? Be friends, build friendships, build relationships. Okay. Next one. I'm just checking my list here. Number 5. Take risks, all right? Here's a story. When I was young, we were born in the beachside suburb of Manly in Sydney, Australia, okay? And I was taught to swim by my father, who literally dropped me in the water, okay? In the Manly pool. It was a seaside pool, right? He just dropped me in the water and made me swim back to the edge, okay? Well, struggle, not swim, struggle back to the edge. Now, he would never let me drown, of course, but at that, he wanted to push me to make sure I could do something, right? Because my dad was a bit of a hard driver, there's no doubt about that. And so I got back to the edge, okay? And he got me, and he congratulated me. He said, right, you ready to go again? Oh, no. Yeah, come on, go. Boom. Dropped me in again. Did this 2 or 3 times. And after a period of time, I thought, yeah, this is not that bad. Now, I can't remember exactly the feelings I had because I was probably only 4 years of age or 5 or something. But I remember the experience in a way, okay? And the bottom line is this. It was really scary at first. But then after that, it wasn't so bad. And then I quite enjoyed it. In fact, I quite enjoyed him dropping me in the water and swimming back there because I was getting praise from my dad and from my uncle who was there as well. I remember that a few times, right? So I was pretty pumped up, right? So think about that in terms of your business. This is a big lesson, okay? Do things, I'll ask you this. When was the last time you did something new in your business for the first time? When was that, okay? Now, I used that line with you in another Facebook Live not that long ago, so you may recall that if you watch me regularly. When was the last time you did something new in your business for the first time? And the bottom line is this. It may be scary the first time, okay? But do it. Do it. And after a period of time, guess what happens? You probably find it becomes more enjoyable and maybe profitable. Good message. Good lesson from the kids, right? Take a risk. Number 6. Resilience. Resilience. Kids are so used to falling down and getting back up again, right? Otherwise they'd never learn to walk when you think about that. And here's a simple little story of my granddaughter. Her name is Ing, I-N-G, right? And Ing is now 6 years of age, right? And she's learning to drive. She wanted to ride the bike without the trainer wheels. Because all the big kids don't have trainer wheels, Grandpa, okay? I want to be a proper bike rider. So we took the trainer wheels off and away she went. Well, after about, 20 crashes into the wall, into trees, and goodness knows what, okay? And skinned her knees and goodness knows what, a few tears. But she kept doing it, right? She kept doing it. And she was resilient. She was really resilient. And now she got to the point now she can ride the darn bike around, okay, around the village. She's pretty darn proud of herself. And this is the same in business when you think about that. We all have setbacks. We all make mistakes, right? We all will do that. But if we're resilient, okay, then every time you make a mistake, you will learn from the mistake, okay? If we don't fall down in our business, we're never going to learn, we're never going to grow. That's what it amounts to, right? Pretty simple. Number 7, ask precisely for what you want. Ask precisely for what you want. Kids are darn good at this, right? They can be so determined and so relentless, right? And when they set their mind on something, right, what they want, they'll do whatever they can to try and get it, okay? But the other thing is this. In doing that, they teach us to dream big. They teach us never to settle, because they don't want to give up on their dream. They want that, whatever it is. Okay, they really want it, okay? And they'll go to all sorts of extremes to try and convince you, mum and dad, that it's a darn good decision to do it, right? Okay, so, and they're very precise about what they want. Don't try and buy them off for something else. They'll see that coming a mile off, right? And really, I'm amazed how kids can learn to phrase and ask question in such a way that's almost impossible to say no to them. They're darn clever. It's a natural gift that kids have, right? So, and as an entrepreneur, this actually should teach you a lesson too. In other words, when you are speaking with, for example, a joint venture partner, for example, you need to be precise in what you want. You need to be very precise in what you want. Or if you are offering a solution to a customer, you need to be very precise in what you can offer them. And if you can't give them the solution you want, be precise in telling them the truth, saying, I can't solve that problem for you. However, I'll help you find a solution. In other words, be precise, okay? And the final one, number 8, I mean, pretty simple. Sales, in a way, is like negotiating, how to say, with a 5-year-old, okay? That's what it's like, eh? I mean, 5-year-olds are a lot smarter than you give them credit for. And quite a lot of what you regard as high-flying potential customers aren't that smart at all, right? In fact, maybe 5-year-olds can outsmart them to a certain extent. Because, I mean, underneath it all, we're all 5-year-olds, okay? We all have basic needs that we want. We all want attention. We all want care. We all want love. We all want to be shown that people are listening to us and understanding and caring for us, okay? That's really what it's all about. That's really what it's all about. And that's how you negotiate with a 5-year-old. So the biggest lessons I've got from that would be, 1, cater to the 5-year-old and or your potential client, okay? Cater to them and make sure you understand exactly what they need and then try to satisfy that specific need. Secondly, keep things simple, really simple, and be very clear on your position and also your proposition to the 5-year-old and to your potential client. Be clear, precise, and honest with them. And number 3, keep calm. Keep calm and be polite. That goes a long way for you dealing with a 5-year-old who is really trying to negotiate with you, and it goes a long way also in dealing with a potential client, okay? There's my 8 lessons that I've learned from children who have taught me some invaluable lessons in business. I hope you found them helpful. If you did, please let me know in your comments. Share this video if you think someone could get some enjoyment and some value from it. Here's my call to action. If you're not a member of my tribe yet, come and join us, okay? It's called Your Next Level. Your Next Level. It's a Facebook group. Love to have you there. And we try to help each other to grow ourselves and to grow our businesses. And we'll use sources anywhere, including kids, to help us do that. There you go. I hope you found that helpful. Until next time, all the very best from Thailand. Okay, bye for now.